अर्जुन उवाच पश्यामि देवांस तव देव देहे सर्वांस तथा भूत विशेष संघान ब्रह्मांडम ईशम कमलासनस्थम ऋषींश्च सर्वानुरगांश्च दिव्यान. Hello friends, this is the 15th shlok of the 11th chapter of Bhagavad Gita, and today we will understand this shlok in detail. So let's first go over its meaning. So the shlok says Arjuna Uvach, which means Arjuna said, Pashyami Devans Tav Deva Dehe, which means I see all the Devas, O Dev, in your body. Sarvans Tatha Bhuta Vishesha Sanghan, which means and all the special beings together. Brahmanam Isham Kamalasanastham, which means the Lord of the universe and the one situated on lotus seat. Rishinscha Sarva Anuraganscha Divyan, which means all the sages and all the divine serpents. So from this shlok onwards, now Arjuna is going to start describing what he sees in the supreme vision of the divine Lord Shri Krishna. And what you have to note over here is that the description that Arjuna is going to give over here is going to be slightly different as compared to what Sanjay had mentioned. And this difference is very subtle. It is so subtle that most people don't even realize it. So when we saw what description Sanjay was giving, he said many. He said many eyes, many hands, and many weapons and things like that is what he said. But the difference now is going to be is that Arjuna is going to say unbound or infinite. He's going to say Anant is what he's saying. So infinite, unending. So the difference between Sanjay and Arjuna is going to be in terms of that difference of many and infinite. So the difference between many and infinite is subtle, but it basically is very significant. The idea of infinite is the idea of unboundness, which means that you cannot really limit the divine Lord into any particular thing. When you say many, many can still be limited. It can still be limited to something. 100 is also many. 1000 is also many. But infinite is basically not 100 or 1000. It's something which is uncountable. You can never even count it. It's just not possible for you to count. So that idea is what is going to be presented over here when Arjuna is describing Shri Krishna. So this is a very subtle idea, but many traditions have not understood it, and because of that they have created confusion. So this idea of infinite should be understood. So over here Arjuna is saying that I see all the devas in your body and all the special beings that are there. So which means that every entity which is worshipped in this entire universe, that entity Arjuna is seeing in Shri Krishna over here. So you must understand the significance of this statement. This statement basically means all the divine entities. So although he has said over here that I see the Lord of the universe, which is Lord Shiva, and I see the one who is sitting on the lotus seat, which is Lord Brahma. So he is saying that I see Lord Shiva and Lord Brahma in you. But you should also understand over here that he's saying all the divine entities, all the devas. So that means that every entity which is worshipped, so this will include Allah also, this will include Jesus also, this would include Buddha also, this will include Eonkar also, it will include Jehovah also, it will include all the gods that are there which are worshipped. So with this you see the inclusivity that is present in Hinduism, wherein there is the possibility of including all the deities in this, because Arjuna said I see every divine entity in you. So we as Hindus, we don't really say that oh, our God is the only God which is true and your God is false, or your God, even worse to say your God is a shaitan and things like that. So we don't do that. What we say is that all the entities that are worshipped by the human beings or any other entity who besides human being, all those we see them in the divine Lord, in the one supreme Lord. So what you have to understand is that when here he said that Shiva is, I see Shiva in you, is what he's saying. So now what it means is that when Shiva is seen in Vishnu, then Vishnu is also in Shiva. It's basically the idea like that. I mean, it's infinite, right? So infinite is infinite. from whatever point of view you will look at it, it will still be infinite. So if you look at it from the point of view of Vishnu, then Shiv is included in it. If you look at it from the point of view of Shiv, then Vishnu is included in it. So in the same way, we can compare Allah and Ishwar. If Allah is included in Ishwar, then Ishwar is included in Allah. It's very simple. It's very simple idea over here. But people are not able to realize it, and they are not able to realize it because they are not able to get over their tribal tendencies of mine and yours. This is mine, that is yours. My God is better, your God is not better. My way of worship is better, your way of worship is not better. It all happens because of that. If people were to get over this stupid idea and were to realize the supreme divine deity, then they will not speak like this. They will not speak like this. They will see the same divinity present in everything. So there is just one and different point of views of looking at him. If you look at it from the point of view of Allah, Ishwar is still there. If you're looking at it from the point of view of Ishwar, Allah is still there. So don't fight over these wasteful things that my Lord is better, my way of worship is better, and your way of worship is worse, and your God is basically is Satan. So that kind of thing should not happen. The communal tension arises because of this misunderstanding by people. Most people are not able to understand this very basic idea that truth is one. Wise people see them from their own point of view differently, but it's still the same truth. So respect everyone's mode of worship, and if you were to do that, then this communal tension will disappear. So that was the message of this shlok over here. I hope that I have explained this shlok well to you. With that, I'll close this video. I will see you in the next video. Take care.